Hello and welcome to Ekevoto Reviews. Today we will be taking a look at a comparison between two compact MPVs in the Kenyan market. These are the 2015 Toyota Sienta and the 2015 Honda Freed. These are ideal vehicles for business or even for family transportation. They are spacious enough to carry 7 passengers. They are fuel efficient and also very reliable. So going for one of these cars makes a lot of sense. You may not necessarily desire them, but you may need them because of how they will perfectly fit your needs at a reasonable price. As usual, at the end of this video, I'll tell you which one deserves your hard-earned cash, so stick around. If you find this content helpful, then please consider subscribing to the channel for more informative content. You can also use the details in the description box to support the production of this content by donating. If you have a car that's up for sale, you can advertise it on the channel. If interested, reach me via email or WhatsApp. So, the 2015 Toyota Sienta is the second generation that is new to the Kenyan market. It's underpinned by the B platform and it is the vehicle that replaced the Toyota Wish, Toyota Ractis and Toyota Passo Sete. On the other hand, the 2015 Honda Freed is the first generation and it's underpinned by the Fit platform. 2016 marked the beginning of the second generation, which is yet to gain traction in the Kenyan market. A review of that vehicle will come up later. Let's begin with the price of each of these MPVs. You can get a 2015 Toyota Sienta from around 1.3 million shillings. Some will go for about 1.4, 1.5 or even 1.6 depending on the trim level. 2016 models and onwards are more expensive, with some going for even as much as 2 million shillings. The 2015 Honda Freed, on the other hand, has a starting price of around 1.25 million, but it can go up to around 1.4 or 1.5 million, again depending on the trim level. The 2016 newer second generation is more expensive, with a starting price of around 1.8 million shillings. In terms of the price, these two compact MPVs are almost evenly matched. Moving on to the comprehensive insurance, it seems like the proposal to increase the comprehensive insurance by 50% is already in practice, as I received some very high quotations. The highest quotation I got for the 2015 Sienta was around 84,000 shillings per annum, while the lowest was around 63,000 shillings per annum. The third party is 7,000 shillings. As for the Honda Freed, the highest was also 84,000 shillings, while the lowest was 62,500 shillings per annum. The third party is 7,000 shillings. So again, in terms of the insurance, going by these figures, they are almost evenly matched. Let's now have a look at the engine options. Both of these MPVs come with 1.5 liter engines. You can get either a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine or a 1.5 liter hybrid in each vehicle. Both vehicles also come with an all-wheel drive option. These engines are very reliable. We can't talk about reliability without mentioning Toyota and Honda. In fact, these two automotive companies are known to produce some of the most reliable cars in the world. These engines will just keep going and going, they don't disappoint. The only very minor issue is that if the car is fully loaded, these engines may struggle a bit to gain speed or even overtake, so you will definitely have to plan ahead and prepare if you want to perform an overtaking maneuver. The 1.5 liter in the Sienta is mated to a CVT transmission, while the 1.5 liter hybrid is mated to an eCVT. On the other hand, the 1.5 liter in the Honda Freed can either be mated to a CVT or a 5-speed torque converter automatic, while the 1.5 liter hybrid can only be mated to a CVT transmission. So if you really dislike CVTs, then there's the option of the proper 5-speed automatic in the 1.5 liter Honda Freed. Moving on to fuel consumption, the Sienta really shines and is actually the best in its class. Its 1.5 liter can achieve between 15 to around 18 kilometers per liter depending on how you drive, while the 1.5 liter hybrid can achieve between 20 to 26 kilometers per liter, again depending on how light you are on the accelerator. All Toyota Sientas come with an idling stop feature as standard to aid in achieving these impressive figures. The Honda Freed, on the other hand, can achieve around 14 km per liter in its 1.5 liter engine, while the 1.5 liter hybrid can achieve around 22 km per liter. Most variants come with an econ button to help in saving more fuel. These two MPVs both have a 42 liter fuel tank. As for the service costs, they are also evenly matched. Being that they have simple 1.5-litre engines, they are quite affordable to maintain. You will spend about 8,000 shillings for the minor service after every 5,000 kilometers in each vehicle. You may spend slightly less or more depending on the quality of parts you go for. As for the major service, you will spend about 17,000 shillings for each vehicle after 10,000 kilometers. The ground clearance on the Sienta is 140 millimeters, while the one in the Freed is 165 millimeters, which is the exact recommended clearance here in Kenya. So you will have to watch out for severe bumps in the Toyota Sienta. Both of these MPVs get front ventilated discs and solid discs at the back, with the exception of the hybrid variants in the Sienta that get drum brakes. In terms of the cab weight, the non-hybrid front-wheel drive variants of the Sienta weigh 1,310 kgs. The hybrid variants are the heaviest, weighing in at 1,380 kilograms. Lastly, the all-wheel drive variants weigh 1,370 kgs. The Honda Freed, on the other hand, weighs between 1,270 to around 1,420 kgs. Let's quickly take a short fun fact break, then we will resume to take a look at some of the extra features these MPVs come with. Welcome back. In terms of the extra features, these MPVs are almost similar. You can get them with features such as alloy wheels, fog lights, navigation, power sliding rear doors, keyless entry and go, and Bluetooth. In addition to this, the Sienta also offers a cruise control and a double-din audio system. So now, with all the important aspects out of the way, what do you think of the exterior designs of these MPVs? Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. In my opinion, I think the Sienta takes the day. It looks fresh and modern, even though some people may not like its trekking shoe inspired design. In terms of size, they appear to almost be the same. Moving on into the interior, you can get each vehicle in 3 seating configurations, either as a 5, 6 or 7 seater. There's also wheelchair accessible models in each vehicle. So there's quite a lot of similarities between these two MPVs. Again, I think the dash design of the Sienta looks more fresh and modern compared to that of the Honda Freed. All in all, they are well laid out, and for the most part you will not have much to complain about. The interior quality of materials is all plastic. These are basic MPVs, and for the price, that's not bad at all. It will be easier to keep the interior clean, so the plastics are not much of a problem. They will also be durable. There's decent space at both the front and second rows. The leg and headroom is good enough for long journeys. The third rows are a bit limited in terms of the legroom, but headroom is very okay. 2 adults of average height can fit back there in both MPVs for relatively long journeys. Lastly, the booths are also similarly spacious. With the third row of seats up, there's very little storage space in both MPVs, but once they are folded down in the Sienta, the space increases significantly. The third row of seats in the Honda Freed do not fold down into the floor. They instead have to be folded and hung beside the rear windows, which definitely eats a bit of storage space. So there you have it. These MPVs are similar in many ways, such as engine options, the space they offer in the interior, as well as their maintenance costs. They are also very reliable. The Sienta has 2 main advantages. One is its outstanding fuel efficiency, and secondly, it looks fresh and probably better than the Honda Freed. The Honda Freed, on the other hand, drives slightly better than the Sienta. In fact, the variants with the 5-speed automatic are more responsive and engaging to drive. In terms of comfort, they are both quite good. They offer soft rides. So all that said, which one should you go for? It's a very difficult decision to make, as they are both quite good MPVs with many similarities. My recommendation is both of them. Go and have a feel of both of them, then get the one that pleases you most. If you are inclined towards fuel efficiency, then get the Sienta, especially the hybrid. If you are not into hybrids, then just get the 1.5 liter. It's also quite fuel efficient for a non-hybrid. On the other hand, if you prefer a responsive MPV that drives slightly better than the Sienta, then go for the Honda Freed with the 5-speed automatic. Now, if you feel inclined towards the Freed hybrid, then you'll be better off with the Sienta hybrid because it's more fuel efficient. The primary reason for getting a hybrid is fuel efficiency, so it will make more sense to get the most fuel efficient hybrid. That's it for this review. I hope this has helped someone out. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. For any inquiries, reach me via email or WhatsApp. That's it for this episode. See you in the next video.